how did I get that talent? I mean, that's like asking an artist how did he learn how to paint. It was instilled, he found it, he improved on it, and it became him.
You don't need to be born with talent to learn drawing. You don't need some magical seed in your head or your heart when you're born into this world in order to learn drawing. It is not true. How do you know it's not true? If you just look at the world around you, you always see people who are doing the things that you believe that is not possible. For example, here's a student going from this to this. Not drawn before, learning to draw at the age of 26. This to this. Drew sometime for a very short period of time when they were a kid and then stopped drawing and they started picking up drawing again at the age of 35 and learned to draw this at the age of 35. He's 36 right now. He's been drawn for a year. And the question is, why do people believe that drawing is a talent that you're born with? Why is it that they form that belief? I believe, it's my theory, I could be wrong. They see someone drawing, they see someone painting, something amazing, something so beautiful, something so creative, and they look at that and go, wow, man, this is amazing. How is this even possible? This is beyond my ability to comprehend what is even possible on this planet. And then they go, I cannot do it. I tried it when I was a kid. I did try picking up a pencil and I did draw, but I did not get where this person went to. So then therefore, it must be something else. It must be something that they are born with, something that is innate to them. From this perspective, people form a belief that there must be something beyond my control, outside of my control, that is actually leading to me being able to sort of achieve the epitome of the skill, the mastery of the skill. But they've left out literally every other variables that could possibly affect the result out there. Like, did I train properly? Did I practice well? Did I stick with it for a long enough period of time? Did I get the right mentorship? And did I just incrementally improve 1% every month or every year? I don't know, something. I wasted a lot of my time in my teens and my early 20s trying to find that thing, find that seed, find that talent to see what I'm supposed to do in life. When you have this particular belief that you're born with something and you have to uncover it, you often waste time trying to sort of think your way into uncovering that thing. Whereas the opposite belief, which is much more useful, which is you build the things that you want in life. If you want to learn to draw, it is a skill that you can acquire.
When people say artists are born with talent, you're not. You have to really learn and really practice. This is me playing guitar and singing. I'm addicted to and then. But I'm
I'ma keep winning. I'ma keep winning. I'ma keep winning.
Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was cut from his high school basketball team. And then
It became personal with me.
if you had seen the documentary called The Last Dance, you can see how from being cut from his basketball team, then he started gaining mentors and then putting in more work each day, trying to be deliberate with his work, not just mindlessly working. The larger question is that people most often ask is like, can I become the Michael Jordan of drawing? That's a different question. But can you be really good, more than 99% of the people at drawing or any other particular skill if you started late in life? If you started, say, after 20 or 30 or 40 or even 50? Is it possible? Most people gain 90% or 80% or 70% at least of the majority of their skill set in the first 1 to 5 years. So the point is this: you don't need to be born with some sort of magical talent that you cannot explain in your heart to be able to do a skill. Most skills are learnable to most extent. Now, let's say, even for a second, if that is true, if that belief is true, you're born with something so internal that you cannot understand that will decide the prophecy of your life. If that is true, then that is outside your control. you cannot control it. So why worry about things that you cannot control? If you look at other people who are doing things despite not having control over their uncontrollables, if they're doing it, you can do it. In fact, you can learn to draw in 7 days. There are over 40,000 students on this free Begin Drawing course on Drawing Camp who have done this. Most people who start this 7-day thing, which is free by the way, I'm not trying to sell you something, they come into this thing believing that they cannot draw. And the biggest thing that they take away in 7 days is how mind blown that they are when they see themselves draw things that they thought was not possible. That is the key here. You just gotta try. If you try, you might change something.